Hello, hello, and welcome to another MCO market update on XRP on Sunday. Yeah, the market hasn't really moved much since the last update, so there isn't really any meaningful new data that we could analyze. I mean, technical analysis is based on data, and I've been highlighting to you for the last week or so that there really hasn't been much meaningful price action. We haven't seen any. So from when the price hit this upper micro support between $2.31 and $2.15, honestly, we haven't really seen any crazy developments. We haven't seen any major developments. We haven't seen any five-wave move, and that is really what it's about, right? Without any impulse to the downside or to the upside, really tricky to say which direction does the price really want to go to. Now, we have seen a micro five-wave move to the downside here from the Friday high. So please understand, at the moment, there isn't much going on in the markets. So I try to give my best here to help you understand even the smallest time frame movements, right? That we have something to talk about, because bigger picture-wise, not much happened. I did describe it in one of the Bitcoin member updates earlier today, in which I wrote that I'm doing my best to provide you with a detailed overview of the microstructures, but keep in mind that micro patterns on this time frame are highly unreliable. That's why it's essential to remain flexible and focus on the broader structure for directional clarity. And the broader structure still supports a bullish outcome here. The microstructure, I'd say, with these micro five-wave patterns to the downside at the moment suggests, however, short-term pullback. But overall, it makes a corrective impression, which means, it's not exactly impulsive to the downside. We don't see any aggressive decline, at least not at the moment. So I see this rather as a so-called A, B, C pullback, during which we might test the 6th of May low, for example, or here the $2.06 level, $1.95. These would be the next support levels to watch if the price really continues to grind lower, which it should do in the blue scenario. I mean, to be fair, we've seen a potential five-wave decline from that 12th of May high and then from the Friday high. Okay, I have added a resistance area for you. This is a micro resistance area. I've removed the one that was previously relevant. To be fair, it actually still is, but I think we just have this one first, to watch, and then if we break above it, we can consider maybe a lower in. But this one is the one that is immediately relevant right now, between $2.35 and $2.44. So this is our nearest Fibonacci resistance area. And at the moment, as I said, the market is holding below that. So pressure remains downward because of the structures we've seen from the Friday high. And because of the market's inability, really, to break above this $2.43 level. So after a five-wave decline, typically when the market stays below the 78.6 retracement, in this case $2.43, $2.44, the pressure remains downward. At the same time, we're currently holding a support area that, we've been holding for a week or so. So the levels remain respected. The market is just respecting the range, essentially. So really nothing meaningful, I would say, until we finally start to decline here more meaningfully towards $2.15, which would all support further the blue scenario that I'm leaning to at the moment. I continue to lean towards the blue scenario as long as the market stays below $2.44. And then structural support here around $2.07 will be quite important. And overall, I give you updates, but really there is not too much action at the moment. What is important is that we have seen a potential five-wave move to the upside from the April low. This is a five-wave move up that finished on the 12th of May. So I see this here as a corrective pullback, and the main support is down here at $1.79. That's our wave 2 support. And as long as that one is respected, the overall bullish scenario remains intact. Keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.